Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Friday the 4th of October 2019. It's really nice to be with you today. I am using the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck, and this is a present to me from the lovely Erin. It's a belated birthday present. So Erin, thank you so much for sending me the deck. I like the look of it too. I think it looks great. I love this kind of Art Deco style. Totally up my alley. Oh, these are the cards already. Okay. So let's have a look. Like one lady said in the comments the other day, she's like, oh wow, we're getting an unboxing and a tarot reading. That's great. So there you go. We've had an unboxing. And let me shuffle the cards a little bit. And while I'm doing that, because I'm going to have to shuffle these, for a while, so I have to waffle at you for a little bit to distract you. These readings are for all signs of the zodiac, okay? They're for everybody who watches. And all I do is I tune in and I ask the cards, so to speak, I intend, or I formulate the question in my mind's eye, and I ask the cards, what is Friday the 4th going to be about? And then the cards give me a very specific insight into the energy, and then we can see how we can make the most of the day so we can succeed, which is the whole aim of the game, rather than to not succeed. Okay. 3 cards, that's enough, I'm being told. 1. Oh, plastic. What's this? 7 of Pentacles. Okay, great. I want this. Ace of Wands, beautiful. You can see the gold there. Can you see it shining? That's pretty. I love that. So these are really pretty, these cards. Thank you, Erin. I love these. These are so pretty. Oh, that looks nice. And then we have Temperance. I love. Can you see the light again? Oh, look, she's shining and glowing. Oh, I love it. It's really nice, really nice. I'm going to try and move them a bit to the side because the light is better here. So you can see her in all her glory. Okay. So stay straight. All right. So the 7 of Pentacles is a minor arcana card. And you can see this guy, he's been hoeing. He's been hoeing it up with a hoe. And he has gathered everything up together. And he's looking at a job well done. And he's looking at it. And usually there's kind of a negative connotation with it. It's like, look at this pile that I've created. Like, I have to get rid of that now. I have to put it on the truck and then get it to the skip. And it's just, pain. But you can also flip it and say, do you know what? I just gathered up all of these leaves and I didn't know I was going to be able to do that today. A lot of us fail to kind of praise ourselves or reward ourselves for the different steps in the process. Like for instance, these things, these leaves, you have to rake them up, okay? And then you have to load this, like I said, onto a truck and get rid of it. A recycling center. So that takes a couple of steps, but this part of the step, well done, he's done it. So there's a sense of a job well done, maybe a sense of, I've been here, done this before, so maybe a little bit of boredom even in your work. That's what I'm being told intuitively. And also because he's got his back to us, it's kind of like, mind your own business. It's kind of like, I'm really focused on what I'm doing and I'm not really bothered about who you are, what you think. I'm looking at my achievements, and it's really kind of self-centered. The sevens usually are in the minor arcana cards. They're usually about the self. My money, my achievements, what I've clawed together, my power, my clout, my reputation. And also, I mean, you know, this is a stretch. This is where people would say, oh my God, you watched a film and you saw, you know, the sign for a peach, and you represent that as freedom, and you associate it with slavery, and there's symbolism in everything. It's a stretch. You're going too far with it. You know, like people always say that, but I feel that symbols mean something, and he's also kind of crucified. I mean, that is taking it a bit far, but he is kind of crucified. So he's a martyr to what he's done. He's like, look at what I've done for you people, and no one says thank you, and no one appreciates me. It's a complicated attitude, this. On one level, you're really satisfied. On another level, you can take it to a really dark place. But, thank goodness, we've got temperance, which is balance. And we've got the Ace of Wands, which tips the balance. Because the Ace of Wands, a golden hand from the heavens, gives you this growing plant root. And it's the root of you. Think of this as your spinal cord. And that is your... what is it called? Your coccyx? Coccyx? Yeah. Bottom of your spine. And you're given this, like, control of your spiritual spine, so to speak. And it just goes up and it grows and it grows, and out of the crown chakra, and it's connecting with everything, and there's life, and it's blossoming, and it's thriving. And we've got a castle here and a river and beautiful kingdoms and dreams coming true. And the Ace of Wands is a gift from the universe in terms of saying, hey, you can realize your hopes and dreams. This is something that you love and enjoy. Here's an interest. So if you're totally lost, don't be lost. Here's an interest. Like, you like gardening, you like jewelry design, you like clockmaking. Accept that gift and leave the past behind in terms of the work that you've done, and the work that you feel you have complicated feelings toward. Look to the future. Allow the growth to take you wherever it will grow. Like a rose bush, you're not going to control how it grows, are you? You're just going to let it grow how it grows. And that I'm saying that because I am not a gardener and I have no idea whether that's true or not. So I'm just guessing. But it's not like a bonsai tree, is it? Where you like trim and you put weights on the trunk of the tree to weigh it down and to make it grow in a certain direction. I mean, a rose bush isn't like that, is it? It's just, let's say it does just grow wild, okay? You have to let nature take its course. And today you're being gifted with something that grows within you and that blossoms today, and that just comes out of you. It oozes kind of out of you, and it's your presence is like you being a star, you being in the limelight, you being center stage, you being the important person, having fun, having a good time, knowing that you're doing something that's important, feeling a sense of passion about a situation you're in. And finally, we've got temperance, and this is a nice, I mentioned this before, but my English teacher always said you should never use nice as description. It's bad. So, she's not a nice angel, but she's a very Art Deco angel. What would I say? I would call this, let's call this, the name Gabriella is coming up. And I think Gabriella or Gabriel, I'm not sure. I'm getting that it has to do something with communication and how you express yourself today, and how you have freedom in your life to go in that direction or in that direction, or you can go straight ahead. And what is it they say in Buddhism? That you should find the middle path, shouldn't you? I also could be wrong on that, but let's just say there is an option between duality, good and evil. Then try and walk the middle path of unity where everything is one and you look past the duality of the world. And that's how you get on that path to that oneness, to that enlightenment point here. Do you see the sun? So we've got temperance balancing that out and giving you a sense of freedom, and a freedom of speech and a freedom to express your emotions. At the same time, you feel very conflicted when it comes to the past, when it comes to what you've done work-wise, and you're wrapped up in trying to make sense of that, but it doesn't quite click yet. You know, sometimes hindsight, they say hindsight is 20/20, but sometimes it takes a while for hindsight to kick in. Like for you to understand what that was about, sometimes it takes years. So it's looking back at the past and being like, you know, why was I doing that? So you're in the middle of that process, but you're given a chance today. Like I said, this is kind of implanted in your spine, or let's say it replaces your spine and it grows up in you. And imagine yourself being a tree, and suddenly you sprout roots and you put you go into the ground, and then you grow branches and you become the most beautiful, green, luscious, gorgeous tree ever. And that's a life. That's something beautiful. That's something that makes an area immediately look more beautiful, more elegant. Nature is so gorgeous. So that's what the universe is offering you. But I think I'm missing something. So because you're looking at the negative path, then so this is bad, this is good. So you're looking at the negative past and you're looking at the positive future. Temperance is about looking at the negative past and balancing that out with the positive future. So don't expect, this is interesting. So don't expect to be instantly changed overnight. Don't expect to achieve the prize today, but realize that you're starting to get on the middle path, on the practical path to really thriving in a practical sense long term. If you see what I mean. You don't get overexcited. You don't become overly excited. But what I still do feel is that today, on some level, these rose buds are going to open and you're going to thrive and you're going to blossom today in some way before you get put on the straight and narrow. And you're going to focus on your own stuff. Like I said, you're in that process of making sense of it before you get put on the straight and narrow by the temperance card. Number wise, we've got 7 and an ace is 8. And then 14 is 22. 22 is the master number of the builder. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're looking at what your true nature is and what you're passionate about, and that's being given to you by the universe, so your life purpose, basically. And you're looking at how you can put that into practice because you're really dissatisfied with the work that you've done in the past. So the master number of the builder is about finding that middle path and building something of your own that you're passionate about and that expresses who you are, and that has something to do with your life purpose, to do something meaningful for you. And that can often change. Fire signs experience that loads of times. They often have several paths that they take. You know, sometimes they want to have a bookstore and then own a cheese shop, and then be a university professor. I've met a lot of people like that who change careers and jump around, and that's their comfort zone. But today, give yourself the space and time to really not go to extremes and to find the softer, gentler path forwards. Watch out for extremes today. Like if someone asks you to include something in the speech, for instance, that's going to be a bombshell that you drop on everyone. Don't do that. That's too extreme, okay? Or if you invest in a company and you can invest between 10 grand and 3 million, then don't invest the whole 3 million because you're so overly excited about this new venture. I know it's going to take off. You don't know whether it's going to take off or not. You just feel good about it. Don't invest the entire 3 million. Be more cautious. Invest 1 million. Okay? But again, it's an eye-opening experience. It's a learning day. It's another day of getting closer on your life path, on moving forward, on working on your spiritual journey in a way. But it's mainly a day of you being gifted by nature and the world. And the divine works to create balance in your life where you have no balance by yourself. You're a little bit up and down all over the place. Okay, so, I hope they quietened down. Okay, good. So I hope that gives you an idea of the day. Friday the 4th of October. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. I use astrology, tarot, and numerology in my reading, so I can answer any questions you have about life purpose, jobs, love, romance, the future, where to live, moving, career, vocational aptitudes, all of that stuff. So if you're interested, get in touch via gregoryscott.com. If you like the video, hit the subscribe button. Erin, again, thank you so much for this lovely deck. It's adorable. Is that the right word? It's calming, it's soothing, it's lovely. I like the gold. And I just want to keep looking at it. So, is it fascinating? Anyway, rather than that, this really is waffle. Okay, have a great day, guys, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.